ADW Hatred Slam 14th show of 2022 by Colton Dennis. Hello everyone and welcome to the 15th show of Hatred Slam. I hope everyone's doing good tonight, said announcer number 1. I know I am. Because I heard that James Dennis is gonna be here tonight, said announcer number 2. Well, someone said they saw him in the back earlier today. I just wonder what he's doing here, because the last time he had Blood Rumble wrestlers attacking Hatred Slam's wrestlers, said announcer number 1. James Dennis appears backstage walking down a hallway, then walks into the office. Ann Dennis appears sitting behind her desk. Hello brother, said Ann. Ann, I hope you are doing all right? Asked James. I am. Same with you? Asked Ann. I am as well. Thanks for asking, said James. So, may I ask why you are here? Asked Ann. Of course you could. But it needs to be in private, said James. Well, we're in my office, said Ann. Well, let's close the door and make it more private, said James, slowly closing the office door. Drake appears standing in the office. Miss Dennis, did you know that James is gonna be here? Said Drake. Actually, Drake, he's already here, said Ann. Drake turns around then sees James. Hello Drake, said James. What could I do for you? Asked Ann. I was just wondering, when am I gonna have a match here? I'm still part of Hatred Slam, you know, said Drake. Oh, you want a match? I could give you a match, if it's all right with you, Ann. Asked James. With all means, said Ann. Great. Now Drake, you think that you're the best champion, right? Asked James. Of course I do. I'm still the US Continental Champion, which is technically your title, and it's on Hatred Slam, said Drake. Yeah, well there used to be a man that used to say, and quote, to be the man, you need to beat the man, and quote, Ric Flair, said Ann. Alright, so which man do I have to beat to be the man? Asked Drake. I'm so glad you asked. Come on in, said James. Drake turns towards the office door. Macho Monster appears in the doorway of the office. Drake's eyes widen. You got to be kidding me, said Drake. No, I'm not kidding you. So, good luck in your match tonight, said James, patting Drake's back. Now, get out of my office, Drake. Me and James need to talk, said Ann. Wow, Drake might not survive tonight, said announcer number 1. I say by the end of the walk to the ring, he'll wet himself, said announcer number 2. Both announcer number 1 and announcer number 2 are laughing. Beldings. This match is scheduled for one fall, and is a mixed-gender tag team match. Introducing the challengers. First, Drama and the Transcontinental Champion, Price, and their opponents, the Stalker, and being accompanied by Desire. She is the XX champion, Divine. Beldings. Both Divine and Drama are gonna start this match, said announcer number 1. I hope Dramas gets payback against Desire, said announcer number 2. Both Divine and Drama lock up. Drama puts a headlock onto Divine. Divine groans, then punches Drama's stomach. Drama groans, then tightens the headlock. Divine groans again, then bounces Drama off of the ropes. Drama shoulder blocks Divine. Divine is laying on the mat. Drama bounces off of the ropes on the side of the ring, jumps over Divine, then stops. Divine stands up. Drama kicks Divine's stomach, then bounces her head off the top turnbuckle. Divine groans. Drama climbs onto the second rope, then starts punching Divine. Divine is groaning. The crowd counts to 10. Drama raises her right arm, then does a monkey flip. Divine lands into the mat, then groans. Nice monkey flip by Drama, said announcer number 1. Drama covers Divine. 1, 2. Divine kicks out. 2, said referee number 1. Drama stands up, then twists Divine's left arm. Divine punches Drama. Drama groans. Then lets go of Divine's left arm. Divine kicks Drama's stomach. Drama groans. Divine lifts Drama. Then slams her onto the mat. Drama is groaning. Divine runs, bounces off of the ropes, then goes for an elbow drop onto Drama. Drama moves. Divine's right elbow lands onto the mat, then she groans. Both Divine and Drama stand up. Divine goes to punch Drama. Drama ducks, runs, then bounces off of the ropes. Both Divine and Drama go for a double crossbody, then collide into each other. Both women were thinking the same thing there, said announcer number 1. Both Divine and Drama are crawling towards their corners, then tag both Price's and the Stalker's hands. Both Price and the Stalker go through the middle rope. The Stalker goes to punch Price. Price blocks, then continuously punches the Stalker. The Stalker continuously groaning. Price bounces the Stalker off of the ropes, then clotheslines him. The Stalker groans, then stands up. Price lifts the Stalker, then slams him onto the mat. The Stalker groans. Price goes through the middle ropes, then climbs up the turnbuckle. What is Price planning? Asked announcer number 2. Price gets to the top turnbuckle. The Stalker stands up. Price jumps off of the top turnbuckle, then goes for an axe handle smash onto the Stalker. The Stalker moves, wraps his arms around Price's waist, then runs towards the ropes. Price holds onto the ropes. The Stalker rolls backwards onto the mat, then stands up. Price goes to clothesline the Stalker. The Stalker ducks, wraps his right arm around Price's right arm, then does a spinning neck breaker onto him. Price is holding his head. The Stalker covers Price. 1, 2. Price kicks out. 2, said referee number 1. The Stalker stands up, picks Price up, lifts him up, then slams him onto the mat. Price groans. The Stalker goes through the middle ropes, then climbs up the turnbuckle. We haven't seen Stalker go up to the turnbuckle in a while, said announcer number 1. The Stalker gets to the top turnbuckle, looks down at Price, jumps off of it, then does an elbow drop onto him. The elbow drop connects, said announcer number 2. The Stalker covers Price. 1, 2. Price kicks out. 2, said referee number 1. The Stalker stands up, then walks towards the corner. Get up! Get up! Now, get up! Said the Stalker, waving at Price. Price slowly stands up, then turns around. The Stalker goes for a running stow onto Price. Price quickly does an urinage onto the Stalker. Oh! What a nice urinage by Price, said announcer number 1. Price covers the Stalker. 1, 2. The Stalker kicks out. 2, said referee number 1. Price stands up, then walks towards the corner. Looks like Price wants to end this, said announcer number 2. If he nails this, it will be the end, said announcer number 1. The Stalker slowly stands up, then turns around. Price runs, then goes for a jumping leg lariat onto the Stalker. The Stalker throws Price over his head. Price lands onto his feet behind the Stalker, then turns around. The Stalker does in stow onto Price. Price groans. The Stalker covers Price. 1, 2. Drama kicks the Stalker's back. The Stalker groans. 2, said referee number 1. The Stalker stands up, then looks at Drama. Drama goes to run. The stalker grabs Drama's hair. Drama is screaming. You think that was a smart move? Kicking my back. Do you think that was a smart move, huh? Asked the stalker. Drama slaps the stalker. The stalker groans. Divine slides into the ring, then goes to clothesline Drama. Drama ducks. Divine turns around. Drama kicks Divine's stomach, sets up for a suplex, lifts her, then does a spinning suplex onto her. Nice spinning suplex by Drama, said announcer number 1. Drama stands up, then turns around. The stalker grabs Drama's hair. Drama groans. Stop trying to play with the men, said the stalker. Drama slaps the stalker again. The stalker groans. Then turns around. Price runs, then does a jumping leg lariat onto the stalker. And quat. Pay the Price and quat connects, said announcer number 2. Price goes to cover the stalker. 1. Damon slides into the ring, stands up, then swings a steel chair. The steel chair hits Price's back. Price groans. Ring the bell, said referee number 1. Bell dings. Here's your winner by disqualification. Drama and Price. Damon swings the steel chair again. The steel chair hits Price's back again. Price is groaning. Drama gets into the ring, then hits the back of Damon's head. Damon staggers, then turns around. Don't you dare touch her, Damon, said announcer number 1. Drama walking backwards into the stalker. The stalker is smiling. Drama holds up her arms. Divine grabs Drama's leg, then pulls her outside the ring. Drama is groaning. Divine locks an ankle lock onto Drama. Drama screams, then starts tapping onto the floor. That's the same ankle Divine put the ankle lock on last time, said announcer number 2. Drama continuously tapping and screaming. Divine breaks the ankle lock. Desire high fives Divine. All 4 are walking up the ramp. Drama is holding her right leg. Price rolls outside of the ring, then kneels next to Drama. What a sickening display, said announcer number 1. The office door opens. Both Anne and James are shaking hands. That's what's gonna happen at the next pay-per-view, said James. All right, you're the owner of this company. Whatever you say goes. I'll inform my wrestlers as soon as we're off the air, said Anne. James walks away. I wonder what's going on, asked announcer number 2. I don't know, but it must be important if it needs to be said after the show, said announcer number 1. Bell dings. This match is scheduled for 1 fall. Introducing the challengers first. He is the U.S. Continental Champion, Drake. And his opponent, he is the Global Champion, Macho Monster, said announce number 3. Bell dings. I hope Drake called an ambulance, because he's gonna need to head to the hospital after this match, said announcer number 1. Drake tries to go through the middle ropes. Macho Monster runs, then grabs Drake's tights. Drake is shaking his head. Macho Monster pulls Drake back inside of the ring. Drake rolls backwards onto the mat, then looks at Macho Monster. Wait, please? Don't hurt me. Please, I'll give you whatever you want, said Drake. Macho Monster grabs Drake's right leg. Drake kicks Macho Monster's head. Macho Monster groans, then looks at Drake. Drake's eyes widen, then rolls outside of the ring. Macho Monster goes through the middle ropes. Drake grabs his title, then turns around. Macho Monster appears. Drake gasps. Macho Monster grabs Drake, then throws him through the middle rope into the ring. Drake groans, then crawls towards the opposite side of the ring. Macho Monster runs around the ring. Drake rolls outside of the ring, then turns around. Macho Monster boots Drake. Drake falls onto the floor, then lets go of his title. "Man, what a boot by Macho Monster," said announce number 1. Macho Monster picks up Drake, then throws him into the ring. Drake stops rolling. Macho Monster climbs onto the ledge of the ring, then goes through the middle rope. Drake slowly stands up, then turns around. Macho Monster clotheslines Drake. Drake falls onto the mat, then groans. "Macho Monster is so impressive," said announcer number 2. "I'm still wondering who's gonna take the title off of him," asked announcer number 1. Drake stands up, then turns around. Macho Monster lifts, then slams Drake onto the mat. Drake groans. Macho Monster runs, bounces off of the ropes, then goes for a jumping elbow drop onto Drake. Drake moves. Macho Monster lands onto the mat, then groans. Drake stands up, then looks at Macho Monster. Macho Monster is slowly standing up. Drake tries setting up for a cutter. "No way. You can't do this to him," said announcer number 2. Macho Monster wraps his right arm around Drake's waist, then lifts him up onto his right shoulder. "No, no, no," said Drake. Macho Monster power slams Drake. Drake groans. Macho Monster covers Drake. 1, 2. Drake kicks out. 2, said referee number 2. "Why kick out?" asked announcer number 2. "Just instinct," said announcer number 1. Macho Monster stands up, grabs Drake by his throat, picks him up onto his feet, lifts him, then does a sit-out chokeslam powerbomb. Drake groans. "Man, that looks devastating," said announcer number 2. "It probably is," said announcer number 1. Macho Monster stands up, picks Drake up, then lifts him onto his shoulders. "Here we go," said announcer number 2. "He wants to end this now," said announcer number 1. Drake is squirming, lands onto his feet behind Macho Monster, then rolls outside of the ring. Macho Monster is watching Drake. Drake is walking towards the bell area. "Give me my title," said Drake. "It's laying next to the ramp, Drake," said announcer number 1. People in the bell area move. Drake runs around the ring. Macho Monster clotheslines Drake onto the floor. Drake groans. Macho Monster picks Drake up, then throws him into the ring. Drake stops rolling. Macho Monster slides into the ring. Drake is groaning, then slowly stands up in the corner. Macho Monster runs at Drake. Drake boots Macho Monster. Macho Monster staggers backwards. Drake jumps onto the second rope, leaps off of it, then goes for crossbody onto Macho Monster. Macho Monster catches Drake in his arms. Drake is shaking his head. Macho Monster lifts Drake onto his shoulders, then does a running Samoan drop onto him. Drake groans. Macho Monster looks at Drake, then locks in Anaconda Vice. Drake screams, then quickly taps out. "Ring the bell," said referee number 2. Bell dings. "Here's your winner by submission, Macho Monster," said announce number 3. "I never knew a big person would do that type of submission," said announcer number 1. "Me either." And Drake tapped out quickly. 2, said announcer number 2. "Well, folks, we want to thank you for watching. Be safe out there and good night," said announcer number 1. "Bye-bye," said announcer number 2, waving. Macho Monster raises his title. The end.